Huh?
Good evening. We welcome you live into Dick Gym on this Friday night as we bring together current and future Tigers to cheer on our senior all-star team against the faculty. This yearly showdown brings a lot of noise and a lot of anticipation. And here we are. I'm Shafford Bryan, joined alongside Will Wilson and Sullivan Barnett.
Welcome, everybody. Your usual commentators, myself, and then these two kind of newer folks to the industry, but we're getting them settled in, and should be a good one today.
Yeah, I'm excited. This faculty team's got a lot of grip, but I don't know if they're a match for this student team.
Well, there's size, definitely on both ends, but it's about the veteranship, IQ.
Here we have coaches Charlie Gillespie and Charlie Whaley, and it's loud right now already.
I'm not sure who let Charlie Gillespie be a coach.
On the tip, we have Virginia Tech lineman commit Buddy Wegdom against former cornerback Connor Jessup. Nairobi Johnson tips, and Coach Mateo comes away with it. Tyler Campbell on the wing, and Keith Carter will run point. Jessup guarded by Chase Copeland. He pivots, forced to put a dribble down, and he pulls up mid-range. And it rolls out. Buddy Wegdom a rebound. He gets it ahead to Brooks Parrish. And tapped away by Mr. Campbell. It will remain with the seniors.
Yeah, that's not Jessup's shot. He's more of a drive, getting the paint guy, not a pull-up jumper, so you can tell, not warm yet.
Here comes Oren Klein for the Tigers. Buddy's on the floor, and Brooks Parrish will get it down low to Copeland. Buddy working back and forth with Mateo. Mateo gets a block. Ball is saved by Hudson Zell to Brooks Parrish. And a good pass. Oh, and Copeland makes the layup, but he gets his own board. DeKeith Carter comes away with it.
Sloppy start so far, but
yeah, they have Kim too, but
this place is rocking.
Here comes Mr. Lawson into Mateo. He kicks it in the corner. And that's way short by Coach Jessup. 0 for 2 in the early minutes of this ball game.
I mentioned he's not a shooter.
Yeah, these players are not used to the environment being recreational players, so jitters, nerves going on right now. Shots aren't falling.
3 of our varsity point guards roughing the ball game today. Graham Russell, Nairobi Johnson, and Keandre Hudgens. Klein out to Zell. Pick for Wegdom. Zell drives, pulls up, little mid-range, in and out, and it goes back in. That's 2, and the seniors start off the ball game with the bucket.
Yeah, faculty have a pretty big presence in the post, but Hudson just pulls up right before he gets to them.
He's taking his time. He'll drive with his right hand, and it's no good. Here comes Copeland up to Parrish. Parrish gets it down to Klein, but it's off his left hand, and the ball will go to the faculty.
Yeah, one thing that students kind of are lacking is chemistry. They've had a couple of practices, but the whole season they played with different guys, and so you see Brooks and Oren there, not on the same mark early on.
Yeah, but these guys play and pick up together all the time, so I assume they'll flow into it pretty quickly.
Mr. Lawson, the former varsity Tiger, gets it to Tyler Campbell in the corner. He fakes and pulls up for 3. Oh, that's way off! And the students and prospective students are loving it.
Not a great look.
He just called his own number. I don't know who he was feeling like early on in this game.
So gets it back to Klein, into the corner to Parrish. Parrish pulls for 3, and it's off to the right. Copeland and Mateo fighting for the rebound, and Mateo gets it up to Campbell.
Yeah, Campbell hoping to get some revenge after that last shot.
Oh, and tapped away by Parrish. Here comes Buddy Wegdom. Up ahead to Oren Klein. He lays it in with the left hand. Almost and one, but no foul called.
Late whistle.
And a late whistle. Nairobi Johnson is trying to call an and one foul, but Coach Dawson negates the call.
I don't know how you can do that. Seems rigged.
Keys Corner drive, mid-range jumper. That's way too strong off the backboard. Poor shooting for the faculty so far. And another shot by Mr. Wasson. Here comes Copeland. The senior prefect gets it to Hudson Zell.
We're at the point of the game where we're wondering if the faculty are going to score. They're ice cold.
Zell trapped, but Copeland comes up with it. Kicked into the corner, Klein. Threes are up in the building, but it's too strong.
Yeah, threes have just not been falling.
But it wasn't a good pass from Seacope in the middle. Just had him off, not to his chest.
The Mr. Wasson chance coming alive. Mr. Cable calls his number again, and Clank. And here comes Klein. Not too much tempo, but he's still pushing against Jessup. Too strong.
It was a good move, though. Good carryover.
And Buddy Wegman's been super helpful off the glass. Leading the game in rebounds.
Yeah, Mateo and Buddy is a big matchup in this game, definitely. Buddy definitely one of the, if not the only person that can guard Coach Mateo in the whole school.
Yeah, coach first player matchup.
Well, they're both low linemen, and Coach Mateo former, and obviously lost a lot of pounds, but still in shape and still able to battle with Buddy.
Graham Russell is signaling a full timeout 5 minutes into this ball game. Last year, the seniors came away with an electric win against the faculty led by Tommy McMillan. Will, what do you remember from that game?
I just remember a fierce back and forth game. A game that the students kind of heavily underdogs, I would say, just because they weren't very big. They had lengthy players, but kind of thin, and so it was an electric game all around.
And a lot of our guys are having to take it easy because of sporting events tomorrow.
That's kind of a reason I'm not playing as an athlete myself. Have to rest up.
Hudson Zell pulls a three. That's off the mark, but it comes right back to him. Guarded by Walker Antonio. Morrison, Fowler, and Frank Young have checked into the ball game.
Here's someone who will shoot from anywhere on the court.
Zell pulls a little fader. It's too short, and Mr. Stowers grabs the rebound.
Yeah, faculty's got to watch out for Pierce. People like to say he's green.
Mr. Antonio making his first appearance in the faculty ball game. And there's a three-pointer, good by the 5th and 6th form Dina students, Mr. Ryan Alexander. But we're being told that it's
a two-pointer. We think his foot was on the line.
But it is confirmed a three-pointer. John Morrison pulls, the Virginia commit. Oh gosh, that's too strong.
Yeah, he's not a shooter. He's someone who needs to just get to the lane.
Yeah, a natural athlete just needs to get up and try and lay it in for two.
You gotta assume he has some jitters early on.
Yeah, you can't let your ego get the best of you in this game. Every point
Stowers
matters.
gets it back to Alexander. And he's blocked, it looks like, by Wegdom. Here comes Pierce Fowler. Ahead to Morrison. Here we're going to see the athleticism, and there it is. He lays it in for two.
I mean, just like I called it, he needs to get to that lane, and that's where he'll find his success. Does there.
Tapped away by Morrison to Frank Young. We're going to see him in transition. Here's Buddy Wegdom.
Oh.
And a quick little bunny hop. He lays it in.
Thought he would do something a little more flashy there. But
you would think a guy his size would definitely dunk that down, but working in down inside, 1 minute in the first quarter. Mr. Alexander gets it down to Coach Johnson.
Almost an
and number
one.
42, Keith Johnson, draws a foul.
Getting a lot of unk chants from the student section.
Speaking of Unk, a lot of people in the Woodbury faculty welcoming new family members, new kids. Mr. Franny, Coach Mateo.
The voice of the Tigers, Brooks Parrish, is joining us now.
Yeah, what's up? I couldn't get my shot to fall. I wanted to hit it. I was gonna come over to this highlight and dap Will up, but I missed. I almost airballed.
For those of you that don't know, Brooks Parrish dropped 30 points in the All-Star Game Championship, earning him a starting spot on this squad today.
You know, I hit a couple lucky threes, but I couldn't get it to go today.
Morrison 0 for 2 so far. His 3 is short.
I'm back, guys, with a sweaty headset since Brooks put it on.
Nasty, Stowers not looking to go against Wegdom. He gets out to Antonio, who fakes. Stowers pulls a 3. And that's short. Ball's tapped around, but it falls to Frank Young.
Yeah, faculty just cannot get anything to fall right now. Hopefully they can cook up later on.
Wow!
Wegdom's putting the goggles on as he thought that was a coordinated pass, but that was an atrocious 3-point attempt.
But he thought he could play it off, but
Yeah, Coach Johnson just looked over at the scorers table and said, Buddy is trash. But it's an assist in the book, I would say.
Students are up 6 points after 1.
so first half over, boys. What are we thinking?
I think James Doyle is doing a good job. Congratulating his teammate. It was not a pass.
Buddy's telling us it's a pass. It was not a pass.
It was not a pass.
Frank, was it a pass? Definitely not a pass. Awful shot, says Frank Young.
Yeah, the Tigers carry about 16, 17 players. A lot of players, but not as many people who actually play. Like, maybe run 8-man deep, but carrying hella people.
Yeah, a lot of spots are just for the name, just for the clout. A lot of these guys are just going to be good water boys with the all-star name
That
around them.
includes the last man on the roster, Ben Powell, who got a
Commissioner's pick.
commissioner's pick. We're sitting next to Dominic Wajai Munoz, who apparently just ruined the league this year.
Yeah, it was all, I mean, combination of him, Buddy Wegdom, it was just all over the place, whether it's people getting played to pay. I mean, in this day and age in basketball, it's NIL and divas all around the sport.
Yeah, there's no need for NIL in Average Joe's basketball, but Dominic sees fit. Campbell called his number the 3rd time today, and he finally drains one through. 1 for 3 so far in the night.
I will say Dominic made a good commissioner's pick. Ben Powell is a sneaky athlete.
Yeah.
He plays the game the right way.
There's Young on the elbow. He counters Campbell's 3.
Dickies Carter, Woodbury alum, running the point.
Gets it to Alexander. He picks up his dribble, gets it over to his fellow member of the Nina students. And Mr. Campbell draws a foul down in the paint.
Yeah, so for those who don't know,
Wow! Whoa, we've got
a whole team coming in.
roster change. James Doyle, Cash Mills, George Griffin, and Sam Gillespie will check into the ball game following Mr. Campbell's free throw.
for those who don't know, Wyatt James Elite won the tournament, and that consists of 4 players on the All-Star team. 3 of them had to sub in. Hopefully provide some shooting, but in what's been a cold game, it's not looking that way.
Alexander's offensive rebound is not able to fall for 2. Here comes James Doyle.
Oh, on a
Picks
shot.
it up, gets it to Cash Mills. He fakes. Quick dribbles here so far by the new check-ins. Griffin looking to shoot, but can't handle it. Oh, tapped away by Campbell, but right to James Doyle, who shows off his athleticism. Oh, Griffin splits the 2 of them. Gets it back out to Doyle. Doyle, a 3! Oh, and it's too short.
Yeah, our stats keeper Neil Kleiner likes to say that this Wyatt James team, other than shooting, is kind of useless.
Oh, Jessup smokes a layup guarded by Riley Crosby. Oh!
And that's his point exactly. Can't really move the ball around. They can sit in the corner and shoot, but spacing is not their friend.
Doyle making an attempt to get in front of the inbound pass, but it's unsuccessful.
Well, they're just scared to take layups. Dole had an easy breakaway layup if he were to get that, but he probably would have pulled up.
Rander short on the 3 there, but he gets his own rebound. Back out to Jessup. Keys Carter a 3. Oh, and it's off the backboard. Thought he might be able to call bank.
Coach Mateo
But it comes
Buddy
in and
set
out.
to check in. This is a good matchup.
Cash Mills wide open, but too deep in the corner.
Get him out! Get him out!
Neil Kleiner's review is looking more and more realistic.
Keys lays it in for 2 and then just shoves Sam Gillespie for absolutely no reason.
We need a sub. Hey,
And the starters are getting back at the scorers table.
get Cash out of there. This Y James Lee team is.
George Griffin knocks it down! Bang! George has been talking about this in math class all week. He promised me 2 3-pointers in this ball game, and there's the first one.
George Griffin just shut all the haters up.
Keys an athletic move to lay it in with his left. And the faculty bring it within 4 points. Gillespie too strong.
Yeah, should not have hesitated that much.
Stowers in transition, and wow, that's a clean move just to turn his head around. And we're gonna get a timeout called by Charlie Whaley as the students are only up by 2.
Well, we've got full line changes coming in on both sides. Just a lot of moving parts, moving bodies, getting tired. Shots that are not falling, too. I mean, you have the whole Y James Lee team, and only one of them is shooting right now, so.
Can't say much. Since
Can you introduce yourself, please?
Who are you? That was James Doyle. He's not worried about if his shot's falling. He just points at the scoreboard and say, we up.
That's a good mindset to have.
Kinda.
Here we have the coaching staff, Henry Cardwell and Charlie Whaley in front of us, making a clarification with Neil Kleiner. Here comes Adarsh.
that was good.
Adarsh, what are you seeing from your team?
Man, I see hustle. I see dedication. So, I like it. I like it.
Sorry, folks. Not much insight there from a foot soccer mind.
Yeah, that was Coach Dins on the mic. He's more of a hype man than a basketball knower,
100%.
but that's why we love him.
Griffin inbound, so we're in Klein.
Teachers are in a zone.
Zell will pull. Too short, and a rebound to Coach Mateo.
But it looked good, just too short.
He'll pull that again soon, and you know that one's gonna fall. Keys working around leg down. Looks like he got a travel, and he did.
That's
Picked
a
up
good
his
call.
pivot,
That's a good
and that's a
call.
good call by Nairobi Johnson. Seniors looking to pull away again. Legdom turns it over. And it looks like we've got a foul on Zell as he knocks over Walker Antonio.
Hudson's not happy with that call, letting the ref know.
I mean, the teachers just play aggressive defense, and so the students trying to go for the ball. It's a grown men play, and we gotta let the boys play, as they say.
Backdoor cut from Carter and the pass from Coach Mateo. And we're all tied up with 3:43 left to go in the second. Brooks working against Antonio. 2 athletes right there, and Paris throws it in right to Mr. Watson, who thanks him for it. And Mr. Watson's hearing it from the crowd.
That was a little corny, I can't lie. He did a little smirk.
That's just how Mr. Watson is, you know.
Antonio pulls. It's off the mark to the right. Offensive rebound by Sherrill. And Antonio just gets fouled on both sides. He'll be at the line for 2.
Antonio's more of a defensive player, as you could see on that other end against Brooks Parrish. Not really an offensive-minded guy.
Woodbury is set to sub a couple athletic guards in, Frank Young and John Morrison.
John Morrison's legs should be fresh. I think their track meet had a little weird something happen. The clock wasn't working, and so all their times couldn't be kept. So he should be ready
To make a contribution.
Yeah.
Oh, ball off Frank Young's head, but he comes down with it.
And Walker Antonio's playing really aggressive defense. I'm surprised he's not getting called for this.
Yeah, we've got a blocking foul. Mr. Wasson can't believe it.
That's a hard call for on such a big boy, you know, bodies flying everywhere. And
I mean, Frank just ran into Mr. Wasson and Coach Mateo in the same play.
I would check on his...
It's a brick wall. George Griffin, can he do it again? Oh, and it's off the mark.
Good shot, but it's not the one.
Wasson working in the paint. He fakes. Hudson Dill in transition. Oh, and it doesn't go. But he will draw the foul.
George Griffin putting on a highlight reel game right now.
We're looking which way it's going, but first the electric three-pointer by George Griffin. Then he comes back now on the other end with a block.
Like Pato Saucito says, Mr. Wasson needs to bag him up.
Puts the fries in the bag. And Buddy will be at the line for two. Boys practically on the court here as tensions are heating up.
I know every student in here who has Mr. Wasson or knows him in any sort would not let him forget about that. He's someone who you can easily kind of get to his head.
Yeah, Mr. Watson's going to want that one back after the chirps he's going to hear tomorrow in class.
Lugden goes 1 for 2 to reclaim the lead.
Can you make something? I'm here with Peace Fowler. Peace, what do you think about this game so far?
We're just putting that belt, honestly. Truett Watson's some cheeks, I'm not gonna lie.
Sounds good. We hope to see some scored. You haven't scored.
I'm a second half player, you know. I start to heat up, so you'll see it.
We just want to see you pulling from half.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll point it to you too. All right, how it is.
All right, and Brooks Parrish was about to chuck in, but no.
The two offensive linemen clanking up there, and Mateo ends up on the floor but draws a foul.
Coach Mateo putting his life on the line. He's got a kid at home. He can't be doing that anymore.
No, you cannot. He is Unk, so.
Some would say that. Woodbury putting in a smaller lineup.
What is that?
Horse and grounds.
Morrison penetrates, gets it to Parrish on the corner. Oh, good pass into Copeland. Lays it up with the right hand. No foul is called. But just a great play right there from Parrish and Copeland.
Ah, that was a foul. SAE chance.
For the fraternity prez, Mr. Wasson. Told you he's going to hear these chirps.
Oh, good pass into Mateo. The vision there from Mr. Alexander.
See, these faculty have been playing together for years, so they should have this chem.
Yeah, but they don't have the brotherhood that you develop over 4 years at Woodbury.
Well, I mean, a good amount of them are alumni.
That is a good point.
Oh, Mateo, that's a technical, sir. Just pushes Copeland on the ground. The disrespect
is on the head.
Copeland with that technical, sir.
Chase Copeland's not taking any disrespect.
They can't see that.
I know, but it's just funny.
Parrish pulls a three. That's too strong. Rebound to Alexander, who gets it up to Coach Leahy.
Don't cut the cameras from on this, right? No, we saw that. No, the cameras were off, right?
Cash Mills is trying to make sure the cameras are off when he clanked
Hit
that
the
corner
side
three
of-
off the side of the
Side of
backboard.
the backboard.
We are reassuring him that the cameras were on.
Mr. Stowers was behind.
No. You can look this up on YouTube to rewatch all of that shot.
That will be posted on the Average Joe's Instagram later this evening for everyone to watch. Speaking of Mr. Alexander, he lays it in for two. And the
When
faculty
were we
now take
speaking
the
of
lead,
them?
I believe, for the first time this evening. Crosby, a wide open three. Too strong.
Oh.
Riley Crosby's not really a shooter, more of a mid-range player, so that's what we expect out of him.
I guess so.
A couple shooters set to check in, George Griffin and Oren Klein.
Oren Klein is not a shooter.
Oren Klein's little
Farthest from
brother,
the shooter.
Thomas Klein, is in the stands here to support him, so
We want a dunk from Oren Klein. We want a dunk. We dunk.
A member of the grounds crew lays it in for two, and the
He has a
seniors
name.
are now down,
Let's go. Let's call him by his name.
which is,
Good question.
we apologize for not knowing the name.
Who?
Christian Rosado lays it in for two, and so the seniors are down three now with 49 seconds to go in the first half. We've got some prospects taking some deep ball threes.
Some basketball recruits, maybe. Oh, John McKenzie's little brother.
Oh, the moves. It's a good shot.
oh, just off the mark.
I'm joined by Buddy Wegdom. Buddy, what do you think about this game so far?
I mean, they're fouling a lot. Yeah, they're not very good. Like, we're just not hitting shots.
True that, true that.
So when the threes start dropping in the second half, I think that's when the Tigers really get
I mean,
their
Pierce
takeover.
said he was a second half player, so I expect some shots to fall.
Klein guarded by Rosado. In the corner to Sam Gillespie.
Oh
Too
my.
short, but it comes right back to Klein. Klein fakes. Back, Gillespie, a second chance in this possession.
Oh,
Yeah.
Sam Gillespie is not clutch.
Sullivan bashing on his roommate right now as he can't get 2 threes to fall in a single possession.
Just too much pressure, and
The faculty will
we're
hold.
nervous.
Faculty will hold for the last possession of the half, and Coach Dawson calls a timeout to try and draw something out. We're really just going to
They not-
draw out. Like we could really just pop a three
Yeah.
in this moment, but Coach Dawson is doing the most and is trying to draw up a play right now.
And he's assuming that his players are going to know what he's talking about.
Yeah, you can tell the pressure is definitely getting to our boys. Threes are not falling like they did in the Average Joe's League when there were about 5 or 6 viewers, about 6 or 7 viewers.
Yeah, but the Bohemian Ballers, one of the best shooting teams I've seen ever, Average Joe-wise.
But the league didn't feel the need to add any Bohemian Ballers to the team.
I don't know what happened there.
Yeah, I can't figure that out. We're going to talk to Dominic Wajamuno soon and see what he had against the Bohemian Ballers, because that is a well-rounded team that probably deserves some love in this game.
We had the Coach of the Year in Kate Ellis. Jacob Katong was on the sideline with the team for some reason, even though he's not on the not on the All-Star team, but
And 6th Man of the Year, Stowe 3, Zachary Chipmunk in the audience.
Coach Jessup right in front of us. He'll inbound to Leahy for the final possession.
it's like Cameron Indoor in here. We're so close.
There's the mid-range from Alexander. That's Cash.
It's a nice play.
That'll end the half as the seniors are down to 5. What do we see so far, boys?
I mean, I'm not seeing much. I can't lie. I mean, it's not one person who's like dominating the game. It's just the lack of the Tigers and the students' shot falling. They've been cold, and that's kind of their mojo. There's no inside game so far, and that outside shot's not falling. Nothing is.
Yeah, and because points aren't falling, every point is crucial. It's not like you're going to get it back because we've gone possession, pointless.
Should we have a short chat with Dominic, or are we going to take a break for the half?
We'll take a 7 or so minute break, and we'll see y'all in the end. Or see y'all after the half.
Chance of Odin Duckett ring here in Dick Gym as we get ready to start the second half of the faculty and senior all-star basketball game.
Yeah, quite a few fan favorites in.
Yeah, it's not just Odin Duckett. Ben Powell, the commissioner pick as well. One of probably the best and most unanimous picks that you could have had. Just a spirited guy, high energy player, and he's also kind of a underground hooper.
Yeah, so make sure you keep your eyes on number 34 in yellow.
He's the only, if you look at your screen, he's the only yellow player. Everyone else is wearing black or
Defensively, we expect Ben Powell to be guarding his advisor, Mr. Tyler Campbell, out on the wing. Powell pulls a three.
That's what we're talking about. Ben Powell does not miss.
The only shooter on this team right now, Ben Powell.
And that's the spark that the seniors get to start the second half. Lawson trying to answer it. And no way.
Ben Powell's got the ball again.
Coming away with it. Pass over to Odin Duckett. He fakes, the famous lacrosse network athlete. And Zell off on the three, that'll be out of bounds.
See, like, some people question why Ben Powell's the pick. They're wondering why he was even on the average Joe's team in the first place.
It's the clutch factor.
Yeah,
it's the clutch
all the
factor.
doubters.
You just know he's going to knock something down like that.
Yeah, for everyone saying that Ben Powell was just a troll pick, I mean,
No.
did you just see that?
He's a more valuable pick than half these ones that are voted or...
If the seniors go on to win this game, it's going to be because of that spark from Ben Powell at the beginning of the half.
He needs more minutes. I don't know why he hasn't seen the court yet besides right now.
You got to let the starters get juiced and then put my boy Ben Powell in. He's going to knock shots down, as he showed us.
Keese is fouled. The possession after he lays and a quick two.
Keese has been moving like Shea Gillis-Alexander this game, just foul baiting.
Yeah, he's always cherry picking out in transition. Just looking for the easy shots.
It seems like every time I look up, he's on the free throw line.
I mean, there's a lot of buzz about him coming into the game, but I mean, I just think he's overrated so far. I mean, his brother was one of the best basketball players I've ever seen in my life, but he is not following suit at all.
I would have to agree with that take.
Can't even capitalize at the line. 0 for 2 for Keese Carter.
Dizier.
Lawson bullies his way to get the ball.
Tigers need another big Ben Powell spark right now as they kind of got cold after that three.
Keese pulls a three. Oh, and he makes it. He hits the Cam Ward celly as an absolute cornball move in front of all the prospective students. Oh, Young misses the lay on the other end.
Yeah, but keep an eye on Frank. He plays defense like his life is on the line.
Yeah, and I think this half, the seniors have to step up their physicality as Carter misses another layup. Mateo cleans it up for him.
We need timeout.
And he's silencing.
Mikel Anderson, the intern, is flexing like he did something.
I asked him, I was like, why are you not playing? He's like, I don't want to get sweaty. I'm duty leader.
As I was saying, I think the seniors realize they need to bring up the intensity in this half as the faculty were fouling them a lot early on, and so they need to kind of be more physical in order to have a chance in this ball game.
Ben is the only hope on this basketball team. If we're going to win, it's because of Ben. And now I'm joined by him. Ben, talk about your three.
Yeah, so basically it's all natural. It comes from the heart, really. I just saw what I needed to do, and I did it. I piss excellence every morning. I know I'm great. And, thank you for having me on here. Enjoy the show.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining us, Ben.
We did not mention during...
Best 5'9" center around.
We did not mention during the timeout, during halftime that Coach Mateo was actually using his cell phone on the bench, a league violation. So we don't know if we're going to get a technical foul or an ejection from the game, even from our referee staff this evening. But definitely some controversy from the head football coach.
He's probably checking the baby cam after the
That is true.
newborn kid.
And I told Graham Russell, so see if he does anything about it. But
Line to Griffin. Griffin had an electric start in the first half. Klein out to Parrish. Parrish with his right hand. Gets it to Copeland, but it's turned over. Parrish clapping his hands, looking for more intensity.
I was a little surprised with the move to pull Ben out after being so hot.
Yeah, I agree.
I guess Coach Cade and Coach Whaley have a better plan in mind.
Gosh, Jessup just fouling like crazy against Klein and Copeland. Finally, a foul is called. Keith's just being way too physical for absolutely no reason.
He wants it, I guess.
Good move by Klein to split two defenders.
Just too much.
Oh, backcourt violation, Nairobi! His foot was over half court, but Roby didn't see it, and he doesn't call the backcourt. Jessup fakes. Gets it out to Keith. Keith wants another three. That's another brick. Rebound to Parrish.
Yeah, we're yet to see Buddy Wegman this half. I don't know what's going on there. The league MVP.
Oh my gosh, another foul by Mr. Watson. They're not calling it. But Brooks plays through. Continuation and one. Coach Dawson, why are you on the court? You're a coach, not a ref. Get off the court. Team up. Team up. Sir. They just stepped up. Coach Dawson. Dawson out on the W.
Get him out of here.
After pleading, half the school is on the floor and they call him for the technical foul.
Yeah, you can't do that.
This game is getting chippy.
He should be ejected. I don't know why
And he's still on the court. Roby, look at his feet. Look at his feet.
Roby's on the court.
Let's get him out.
He's forming technical fouls as we speak.
We want head coach Mikhail Anderson now.
Head coach Mikhail Anderson's going to have to step up.
You know, a big call for the technical. Hey, we'll quiet down for Parrish to shoot.
Oh,
He misses the first.
Nerves.
But a big call for the technical, because if we get a second, Coach Johnson's out of this ball game.
He
The
should be out of it
faculty are
already.
doomed under Coach Mikhail Anderson.
Wow. I mean, what a shot. Shots fired.
Parrish makes a second. And the seniors will have the ball.
I don't know.
Mikhail Anderson talking on the sideline like he's about to do anything. He's not going to do anything.
And I don't know why Jacob Katonga's talking back to Coach Dawson like he's a coach. He's not a character in this game.
The intern head coach, Mikhail Anderson, standing like he's doing something, trying not to smile on the sideline.
Anderson, do something. He's just repeating everything Dawson says. He's just shut up.
We might get hands thrown
Yeah, this is
here.
gonna step it. Mr. Anderson's about to get teched up.
Coach Dawson's head is sweating so hard.
More than a VAR game.
Yeah, there feels like there's some more pride in this game compared to a regular varsity ball game.
Probably not a good thing.
Griffin, he wants another. Oh. But an offensive rebound by Cash Mills.
Good boxing out.
Oh, he was out of bounds, Mr. Stowers.
Yeah, you're just not going to get a recall. These are not professional grade referees. Very novice.
I mean, there's one time they got asked to be professionals.
We have a lot of floppers on the teacher side, which is funny because they're playing the hardest defense.
Yeah.
It's like pick a side, pick a struggle.
Nah, Gross.
Now the senior bench will get a warning for being a little too far
But
out on
Graham
the
Russell's
court.
not going to call tech on them. He does not have it in him.
Graham Russell has absolutely zero authority in this ball game.
I told him during half, I was like, you need to get your confidence up.
Faculty now up 7.
Sam Antonio, Mr. Antonio's brother is chirping him from the sideline after the missed free throw.
Parrish will pull at the top of the key. It's good! Brooks Parrish Sanders knocks down a deep three-pointer to bring it back within 4 points.
I gotta say, about time he dropped 1 million of those in the championship game. It was only a matter of time for him to find a shot.
Oh, and Walker Antonio answers with the most botted celebration I think I've ever seen.
Corny, to say the least. Shoot it! Shoot it!
Antonio stepping up now on Parrish. Stepped out of bounds by the faculty, remains with the seniors.
Yeah, I talked to C-Cup during half. I said you need to be a stronger, more bold instead of being more hesitant. He played this way all season, and so he showed in the championship game as well. But he's still playing like scared, I'd say.
I mean, granted, this is the biggest person C-Cope has matched up against all throughout his Average Joe's career, so uncharted territory for him.
I mean, he did play people like Gus and Buddy, so not far.
Klein fights for a rebound, but is unable to get it. Here comes Coach Leahy. Not a big scorer, but a facilitator. Oh, and Copeland takes it out of his hands. Seniors coming the other way in transition. There's Klein from again, and he reverses it for two.
What a layup from Oren Klein.
Shoot it.
There's a three from Christian. Way long. Ragner's on the floor, but Parrish is ahead in the front court. Kicks in the corner. Oren Klein for three. Oh, and just too strong.
And C-Cope back on the floor again. I mean, this is some physical offense from the teachers team.
Well, we have Belly Wegdom coming in, I think, for C-Cup, I assume.
Oh, Stowers smokes the layup. But the second one gets the luckiest roll of all time. Tigers, the crowd tonight waiting for a crowd pop. And there it is! He was waiting for it! Pace Fowler knocks it down right in front of Cream of Wheat. Back within 4, that's the pop we needed to get back in this.
He said he's a second-half player.
That is his specialty.
Dina's students moving it back and forth. Oh. And Stowers gets an and one.
Stowers is feeling himself after that leg, deservingly.
Got a couple subs into the ball game. Crosby, Wegdom, and Frank Young.
The faculty are showing they want it. Normally it's the students with more passion, but I don't know, not what you want to see. Have a whole quarter left, so a lot of time to kind of turn it around and get some more energy, but
Jessup snags it over Wegdom. Falls out to Keith's corner. Wow, just sloppy offense from the faculty. Jessup fades, too short, and Wegdom smacks it out of bounds. I mean, you can argue about it. I think that's the right call right there. It is the faculty ball. Our varsity point guards are discussing. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, that's not the right call right there. But
you got to throw the students a bone.
I mean, whatever it takes, I guess.
Mr. Anderson very.
Intern Mr. Anderson's very upset.
He's too strong as he wanted another one. Oh, Bowers tried to take 10 seconds to shoot a three. Got it to Jessup and he misses.
Need to hold it.
Final possession of the quarter. Stowers goes over the back of Young, but a crafty move. Gets it ahead to Keys with 12 seconds to go.
I don't know what.
And it's in and out. Oh, long pass quarterback to Peace Fowler. Oh, he lays it in!
What a fun! Buddy Wegdom with the fun, putting the goggles back on, baby.
Wegdom!
And Buddy Wegman and Piss feeling themselves. They were hyped after that one.
Full court to bring the seniors back within 4 points at the end of the third quarter.
I can't lie, when he threw that, I was concerned. At 9 seconds left, I was like, what is he doing? But Buddy's got a plan.
We have Coach Cat here. Coach Henry Cardwell, tell us how the first 3 quarters have been going.
No, we got off to a really nice start, but in the second quarter we kind of stumbled a touch, and beginning of the third quarter we also stumbled, but I really like what we got going on at the end of the third.
Team's full of shooters. The shot's not falling, I'd say, for the most part. What do you have to say about that?
Yeah, I mean, we're just going to keep taking our shots.
Yeah.
We've team full of shooters. Everybody here is pretty much a good shooter, so just got to keep giving ourselves opportunities. We're rebounding the ball incredibly, so just got to keep on getting boards and make a couple more shots, and hopefully this fourth quarter goes our way.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Very, very humble report from Coach Cardwell right there on the sideline. Yeah, I think the fourth quarter is always where those big moments are going to happen. We've already had, as we just saw, Pearson Buddy. We've had George
Shooter
Griffin,
Oren Klein wants to say something.
and we've got a word from Klein.
We're about to give them belt in the fourth quarter, come back and win. That's all I got to say.
And he's calling his shot here, down 4, 8 minutes to go, and here come the big moments of the game as the students look to go back-to-back this year.
Students keeping that confidence up, that's what I like to see. So Oren Klein coming here, tell us to still their game, and Henry Caldwell back that up.
I think the subbing's a little random for the students. I think you need to go more intentional, not for PT, but who thinks actually going to win you the game.
I agree. I think it's a fair call by you.
Could be Ben Powell again.
Like, we don't care about feelings, we just care about winning, and so giving people PT is not what the goal is. I think Coach Caldwell will say the same.
Yeah, we need a lineup that flows together better.
Campbell calls his number, in and out.
Should put the whole Wyatt James roster in.
James Doyle in front of the star. Rebound out to Unk, ahead to Campbell, guarded by 3 men, and it's tapped away by James Doyle, the All-State golfer.
And Buddy Wegman's on the right side of the court, and he is fed up. I mean, he and Seacope end up on the ground every play. I mean, they want an explanation.
Well, during the season, Seacope was on the ground the whole game, it felt like. He's a big flopper, I can't lie.
Buddy wasn't ready for it, and Mateo just gets an easy 2. Oh, Wegdom, smart play to get it to Doyle in the corner. But he does it! Redeems himself from the last possession. James Doyle nails a 3!
And now it's a 1-possession game. Strategic pass by Buddy Wegman instead of taking the selfish shot.
And it's only a matter of time for James Doyle, a well-known shooter.
I've been trying to put Doyle in the whole time.
Coach K just told me he's been arguing for Doyle the whole game, getting him in, one-hand PT, and it pays off there.
Coach Jessup just too little as Riley Crosby. Doyle on the wing again. Zell pivots. And a late foul is called. Mr. Leahy on the floor again. Can we look at the serve?
That's Coach Ellis that you hear, not very happy with these calls. Letting the other team know that they deserve to have one fall. But in turn, Mr. Anderson's chirping back. He's not happy.
Absolutely no right to be chirping from Mr. Anderson, but he does so anyways. Oh, good fake by Morrison. That athleticism lays it up. Jessup fumbles it. Gets it to Campbell. Campbell fakes. Leaves Doyle in the dust, but Doyle gets back to him.
Stared him down.
Oh, and here comes Morrison. Transition. Okay, we're going to get it done. Oh! Nairobi Johnson just got on the floor after that.
No!
This building would have gone. This building would have exploded.
That is brutal.
Oh! Look at Strickland.
What do we have? What do we have?
And the students are chirping Mateo. They are in his face.
Keandre's calling a foul, it looks like.
I don't know about that.
Mateo just got bodied.
John's got to make that dunk. That's a brutal.
That's a momentum shifter if he makes that.
100%.
Sir!
He coaches basketball.
You know, I was playing runs this weekend, and he was in here with an older group of people playing
Right,
some
always
3-on-3s.
Should have been prepped for this game.
All right, a chance to tie the ball game with 5:12 left to go in the fourth quarter. Zell fakes on Tyler Campbell. He moves up. Oh, we thought we were going to get a tip in from Regdom. But here come the faculty. We've got a timeout by the faculty as they want to draw something up. Coach Mateo doesn't like the call by Coach Dawson there. He just wants to keep playing.
I think we need to make a couple subs for the students here. Just getting kind of your veteran players, winner players back in the court.
Ben Powell cheers guys on.
Ben Powell could be a leading scorer. I mean, I feel like not one person has all the points until
Ben Powell is the only
Hey, what's
100%
up?
shooter on the team.
There is? Close to the fans, that's why they ain't putting me in. Do not be better than
Edward Shermions is asking for the mic, and he will definitely not get it.
Yeah, we're having to ask for
because
that.
we're family friendly here this evening, and we don't want
And he's not a hooper, and so
no ball
it just,
knowledge.
yeah.
We're working to get security over here to clear him off. I apologize if y'all can see him on your screen.
Mr. Dudley should be over here any second now.
Security member Jacob Katonga is clearing Eddie out.
Well, that's what he's here for. We haven't known what he's been doing on the sideline the whole game. He hasn't done anything, but here he clutches up for us.
Yeah, we appreciate you, Jacob.
We see Jack Rice right across from us at midcourt, just holding it down for all of those surrounding him. Frank wants a steal.
Might be overplaying just a bit.
Steal could cause a shift in momentum, though.
Good passing. Coach
Double
Watson.
team. Oh, and in and out. He's smiling as it doesn't go.
If he made that, he would have talked about that the rest of his life.
Keep in mind, he's 0% on shooting.
Klein kicks.
Oh.
He's in a spot, but it doesn't go. Parrish pulls another deep one.
Off the front of the rim.
See, these shots just not falling.
Oh, he's out of bounds.
And Mr. Watson gets tackled in the student section.
Just like the Cameron Crazies were here in Nick Gym, and Mr. Watson gets swallowed by the student section. They're shouting SAE as Mr. Watson, the frat prez back at Wofford.
Those were the days.
The good old days are prime.
Good ball movement. Back out to Parrish. Fakes on Alexander. Spins, and he's on the ground, and he's going to draw a foul.
That's a big flaw. I know Coach Leahy's probably scared. Brooks is a starter on the varsity team. It'd be a shame to lose him in an average shows game.
I mean, we've barely seen Coach Leahy himself on this court. I know he wants to stay in shape as well.
I think he's more worried about the lacrosse game tomorrow, which you should show up to if you're in the area.
Or if not, you could listen to Sully and JoJo on the broadcast.
Oh, good plug there.
Yeah, you'll get to hear my voice more tomorrow if you tune in. So
You might want to leave. You might want to pull up then.
Yeah, you might rather make it down to Haynes Field instead of listening to the broadcast. But
might want to tune in for that. Definitely.
time ticking down. We need a spark for the seniors.
Keys Carter is playing the waiting game.
Oh. Watson with shouts in his ear, a double team.
Good D. Shot clock.
3, 2, 1. He doesn't know it's. Oh, and it's an air ball. He doesn't even get it off in time.
I mean, this game is going to come down to the final seconds. Maybe we could see
buzzer beater.
another Will Vaughn buzzer beater. I don't know if you've heard of this shot, but midway through the season, Will Vaughn hit a shot with his second to go. Green chicken.
Mr. Second Half, he told us that when he came over here. He's turning up.
Looks to convert a three-point play to tie the game up at 42.
This could be an enormous momentum shift if Pierce Fowler can knock this one down.
Oh. No good, but Peace saves it to Mr. Stowers.
Pierce is overplaying a little bit, wants to get that point back.
You can feel the anticipation in here. Off the hands of Randers, but right back to Carter.
And
The shot clock.
I don't think I've ever seen that. Shot clock on a layup.
Sloppy basketball back and forth, and Mr. Stowers pulls it back.
Student team is not
1,
happy.
2, 3.
A lot of complaining from both sides. Refs can't be perfect, though.
Lawson trying to muscle up. Oh! Stowers just tries to tip it over. He turns it over, and here comes Parrish. Looking to take the lead here for the seniors. Parrish crosses over. And a late foul is called. Coach Dawson is inching back out onto the floor. I think he's more concerned with the reffing of this game than the playing of his competitors, which is not what you want to see out of a coach with good sportsmanship.
Now, was that it? Do we know if that was a shooting foul?
I don't think so.
I think that's going to be a baseline out of bounds, and we're going to get a timeout here.
Hopefully Jacob Kentonga can drop some wisdom for his team to try to reclaim this lead that they had the whole first quarter.
Our security guard and mentor, Jacob Kentonga.
And our hero, our second best player, our third best player on Bohemian Ballers.
And not to mention a crucial member of the Team 127, The Game, where we won by 40 points.
He was always getting arrested in the end zone by his roommate. Like that Selly might have been a little weird, but he liked it, and that's all that matters. George Griffin is drinking my water, guys. This means a lot. This means a lot. He just drank all of it.
Can we get a little check-in with Cash Mills here? One of the few zero-point shooters, but he's here. He's a juicer. He's an energizer kind of guy. Cash Mills is a member of the championship-winning All-Star team. You know, we got good players here. How are we going to win this game?
Look, we're going to win this game by playing the guys who know what to do here.
Okay.
Look, I took my shot early, didn't go in, but shoot or shoot.
Exactly.
If I get put back in, you know, I'm going to keep shooting it.
And it
That's
was
what I do.
close. The side of the backboard's part of the goal, so that was a good shot.
The backboard got in the way. It was curving in.
Okay.
You guys didn't see that on the
You have
camera.
a hook on your shot.
Game on the line, Cash. Are you knocking it down?
Yeah, for sure.
Ooh.
For sure.
Tell Coach Cat to take that in mind. Hey, thank you, Cash.
You let everybody know they only in the game because of the refs.
We have a heckler come talk in the mic.
Coach
Not sure who that
Dawson
was.
crossing the threshold once again. Looking for a second technical foul, which would eject him from the ball game.
Yeah, not really sure who that was.
And then Mr. Anderson will be up next.
Hudson Zell will shoot through at the line. First one is good to tie it up. Morrison checks in for Fowler.
I don't know about that. I'd rather keep Fowler in. John had that missed dunk, which should have gone either way, but I'd rather Pierce stay in.
Yeah, missing a dunk is unacceptable, you know.
Especially if you're going to be going to UVA for jumping. Like,
yeah,
I would hope, like, I can't dunk yet.
Clutch time from Hudson Zell. And the seniors reclaim the lead here late in the fourth quarter. Mateo doesn't even dribble, just muscles up on Wegdom.
I mean, he's wearing a mouth guard for a reason. He's going to go hard, so you kind of got to play up to his standards.
Both teams have had large leads, but now we're back and forth here in crunch time. Campbell taps it away, but it goes right to Wegdom.
Yeah, prospects could not have asked for a better game to tune into.
Parrish fakes on Mateo and draws the foul.
Brooks, normally a good free throw shooter, missed one on that technical earlier in the game. It's a rowdy environment. And
Oh, the first one gets the lucky roll.
Yeah, Brooks knows these free throws could decide the game.
And the Tigers are in the bonus now as
I have never seen that B on the scoreboard light up.
As the faculty have 7 fouls in the quarter. But Parrish sinks both of them to reclaim the lead. We're dwindling down into the final seconds of this game. Randers in and out. Wegdom taps it. And it remains with the faculty. Roby wanted to give it to the students, but Coach Dawson was about to take his head off.
Mr. Watson chirping our scorekeeper for some reason.
Come there! Get him in! Get him in! Get him in!
That's Cade Ellis behind us letting his boys know, get him in.
Oh, he's out! He's out!
Coach Mateo's sidekick, Connor Jessup hits it off his back.
Jessup, the multi-sport athlete, fumbles it, and we're going to get a timeout here from our all-star coaching staff.
I think Coach Dawson called it first.
Well, nevertheless, a timeout here and a break with 38 seconds to go.
Hudson Zell talking smack to the coaches. Might want to watch out because they do give him his grades.
Do they?
Some of the coaches on the floor.
We're seniors in that spring. Grades don't matter.
But Wilson is currently unemployed.
I don't even know what to describe him.
Say James Doyle hit the game winner.
James Doyle shot on the line. Are you knocking it down?
Absolutely.
Riley Crosby here, usually a mid-range shooter, but taking some threes. Riley, why haven't they fallen?
Huh?
Why haven't they been falling?
I don't know.
He's barely
Probably should
playing.
have practiced more this week, but yeah, kind of just came in here thinking I'd spark it.
And that's fair. Riley Crosby, a varsity lacrosse player, has other worries.
Yeah.
But he's just here for fun. Kind of like the water boy in a jersey, some would say.
There are a lot of water boys on this team. 2 standing next to me.
I'm about to shove myself in. I'm a water boy, 3 points.
Some pressure from the faculty. And Parrish is unable to handle it as a high pass causes a turnover.
Coach Johnson just lives on the court. It's like a player. Might as well play.
Yeah, we need our ref Nairobi Johnson to step in and kick Dawson off the court.
I think he's
Or
scared.
we're going to have to
He
do it
wants to
ourselves.
go back to the glory days back at Wake Forest where he used to be able to knock it down, but is unable to play in this one.
Warren Klein hyping up the crowd for this, what could be the last possession of the game.
It's loud now as the faculty have a chance to put this one away.
3-second difference.
Randers pops, no good. And rebound goes off his knee. And here come the students. Ellis wants a timeout here for the seniors.
And that could be game. I mean, that was a costly mistake. I don't know why he would shoot a contested 3 like that. But it's not in your bag.
Yeah, faculty choose to foul. Fouls are not a given in this kind of arena and environment. So if you're a student, you got to have the ice in your veins. You got to put in your best free throw shooters who can handle the pressure. But yeah, like you said, Sullivan, Randers, thinks he's a shooter, was talking it up before the game. He was like, if I knock one down, I'm knocking all of them down. He's only made, I think, 1 or 2, and that one was too big for the moment.
And no fouls to give for the faculty as they have 7 in this quarter. And so an automatic trip to the line pending a foul on the seniors.
Students have put in a lineup that they know can shoot free throws, hoping that this can seal the deal.
Kind of a smaller lineup too, no C-Cope, nobody. But I mean, you're trying to shoot free throws like you said, so you can play offense and defense.
And don't forget their center, big Ben Powell, is 100% shooting, and they felt they need to take him out in clutch time.
Into Parrish. Parrish is fouled immediately. And a good football draw-up play there by the safety, Cade Ellis. Parrish will be at the line for 2.
And cornerback Jacob Katonga, I don't want to leave him in the dust.
1-1 we hear.
Yeah, like I kind of called the students going offense and defense, so you're putting your bigger players in.
It's been 2 shots.
Taking Mr. Antonio out of the game because he is not clutch.
Mr. Antonio has no ice in his veins. He's sitting there ready to go in.
Mr. Antonio trying to stare people down, but not working.
Silence as Parrish has ice in his veins to make it a 2-point lead.
Big time. Clutch free throws. He's the finals MVP for a reason. He can handle the spotlight.
Oh, second one doesn't go. Oh, and some mayhem. But Randers gets the final shot. It's no good. It's no good. And the students win. And the students win it off a missed shot. Bang! All the faculty win a foul. Oh, what? Mateo's trying to argue for a foul. What? It looks like a foul was called on the play, so Mr. Alexander will be at the line for 2.
They're clearing the court. They're clearing the court. They still have a chance.
This is rigged.
Students are furious. That shouldn't be game.
That's awful. Cash Mills cannot believe it.
Cash Mills just threw his jersey off.
Oh, and we've got shirts off at the baseline for the 5th and 6th form Dean of Students, Mr. Ryan Alexander.
No ice in his veins. That was an awful call. Worse than.
This is like a 2K blacktop type thing. Coach Dawson is just trying to. He's doing the most.
Gym. Trying to keep his players safe in case he misses it so they get trampled. A second on the clock. 2 shots. Is he clutch?
I don't think he is. I don't think he has it in him.
First one is
That's
good.
next shot. This will tie it
And
up.
he will leave it down to the last shot.
Does he have ice in his veins?
Phones out in the building. Everyone's recording this moment. It's on! The Students got back out to back! And he misses a double court storm!
He is not clutch.
The seniors of 2026 take down the faculty for the 2nd year in a row! And it is electric here at Dick Gym on this Friday night.
Like this is a Carolina Duke game.
Mr. Alexander did not have the ice in his veins. Talked it up a lot, but the moment was too big.
Yeah, he's going to get to hear about that all of tomorrow.
And I got that on my camera roll. I'm going to go over that film. I told you that second half was coming, baby. From Pierce Tyler, stepped it up in the second half. Big time
All the
performance.
faculty members with smiles on their face, just hiding the facade of the true frustration down below. Mr. Campbell looks really happy right now, but we know he is deeply frustrated.
Mr. Alexander has no ice in his veins.
Mr. Watson is not clutch.
No. Can't handle the moment.
We have Brooks Parrish here for a word. Brooks, walk us through it, those last moments. Storming the court, having to clear, just like Duke Carolina this year at the Smith Center. And we storm it again the second time as Mr. Alexander misses his second free throw.
And that's what we do. Average Jones, we're gritty. We're gritty. I miss a free throw. I know my guys got my back. We're getting down on defense. We're playing defense. You know what? That's not a foul. That's a bad foul call. And I knew the guys here were around us. They went behind the goal, and they were making it miss it. Let's go.
Yeah, no doubt. Brooks Parrish, you know. They're going to try to give the faculty some call, but it's not sliding in this league. Buddy Wagdom.
That's what I'm saying, bro. We got Buddy.
Buddy Wagdom, starting center in this All-Star game. Y'all showed up and showed out.
Hey, they cannot come into our trap.
They cannot come into our trap. Ben Powell, 100% shooter on the game. Ben Powell, as a 5'9" center, you faced a lot of adversity. How did you come out here and dominate this game?
You know, I know who I am. I don't know anybody else but me. And, you know, sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do, and I get up there and I did what I did. I do it. Amen.
We appreciate you. We appreciate
I'm not putting this back on because this is going to be a sweaty mic after all those people put it on.
We close out with elation here as Tigers go back-to-back in Nick Gym, as the prospective students see a tight ball game and a very good win. I'm Shaffer Braun alongside my partners, Will Wilson and Sullivan Barnett, and we are signing off for the evening.